I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to throw an event after this one. We're gonna bring everybody out this motherfucker.
Shout out to the 18.
Man, you already know Izze came through and dropped some gems, man. You already know. Hope you guys enjoy this one. This is a hell of a ride.
Are we rolling like right now? We in
Yeah,
there?
we can start it. Fuck it. We live, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Izze, what's poppin'? Izze, man, what it do? What it do?
What's happening, guys?
It's happening, my boy. First of all, before you say that, G, we appreciate you for sliding through,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, no,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We know it's early on a Saturday.
No, I know.
And so we had to get up early, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for sliding through and coming and sitting down with us,
appreciate
bro.
you guys for having me.
For real.
Thank you guys.
Hell yeah.
Hope you was able to get some breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like one of the, we don't never do episodes like this early,
What
man.
are you drinking on?
This is some little not beet juice, apple, orange juice, raspberry, strawberry, mango, and aerosolia.
JC, you're listening to that Larry June album.
I was like the cold press shit.
Hey, it is cold press. Yeah.
that's
Well,
just
shout out to
fire.
my girl. She tried to get me right this morning. That's all that is. I still got my little water thing over here, but Truly thing over here.
Wait, was he mixing it Truly with some organic stuff, bro?
I'm gonna finish this first. I'm sipping on
Gotta
the
start off
Truly.
right.
But yeah, we live and ready. You know what I'm saying? At what is it? 10 o'clock in the morning.
With the Truly and some beet juice.
With a Truly and some beet juice. Yeah.
Does that act as food? Does that act as food though? Like honestly, I know.
Technically, yeah, it is. Yeah, that is true. A light Bloody Mary because it's not vodka. So
Hell yeah. But you had a question, didn't you? You was in asking.
no, I was just gonna say we getting into it type shit.
Okay.
Was I gonna answer a question?
Yeah, you were, but
Well, shit, I don't know, but Izzy, I ain't gonna lie. I want to say if we ain't said it on camera, thank you for taking care of me on my birthday, man. I'm gonna say that for sure. We went to Modesto. Jay Jonah took me out to Modesto and damn near surprised me because I had no idea what the hell I was getting myself into, which y'all was able to provide, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was a whole entire vibe in that motherfucker. I was on the stage. I didn't even know I was supposed to be on the stage.
Like, where am I?
Man. So
you guys, hell yeah.
So let's start there, bro. 18 presents, you know what I'm saying? Izzy, where the fuck did that shit come from? You know what I mean?
So actually, next weekend will be 7 years.
7 years.
April. I started on my brother's birthday, April 9th, 2016.
2016.
Yeah, so it's been a minute. So we've been pushing. I mean, besides the COVID shit, lost like 2 years out of that. But yeah, no, I've been pushing.
Yeah. That just kind of threw me off a little bit. Okay, like let's start with COVID too. Like, did that put a dent in your vision and what you wanted for your company? Because that's something that you know what I'm saying. You're outside. You're touching people when you do what you do. So like when COVID came around, where was that pivot for you?
Yeah, I mean, shit, we had to take it back to the drawing board and figure something out because I was like, I'm not giving up. Fuck this COVID shit. Like we have to keep pushing, you know. So that's when we really took it outside. We used to do outdoor parties with the whole seating, all that good shit. So that's what I started there.
Did you start doing outdoor events?
Yeah, all outdoor events.
Yep. Nice.
All seating. And we did like at a hookah lounge. So we were doing like hookahs. So it was a more chill vibe. So I was like, we got to get the party rolling still, you know?
What was that? That was so Corona hit us in like 2020, right?
2020, yeah. So I think it was like March. Because we had our last party in March, second Saturday, and then April, that's when it hit hard.
That in April of 2020.
Yeah.
And then, so when did you do your first outdoor party? Was it in 2020?
Yeah. It was like towards the end of 2020.
Nice.
Yeah. Like end of summer 2020, yeah. So I was like, we got to keep pushing, you know?
What was that one?
It was like a second Saturday.
What was that event?
The second Saturday.
Second Saturday. So let's go back to that. So I have my second Saturday's event. That's what I'm like mainly known for. And then I have my someday party. That's where I do like the concerts, the artists, all that good stuff. And then I have like a bunch of other little ones on the side, but those are my two like main ones.
So you say you started back in 2016. Like, what was the second Saturday? The first thought, like that was the first event you're gonna do. I'm gonna do a Saturday every second Saturday, like type shit.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What's so cool about the second Saturday of the month?
So I had like a residency at another little spot at a club, so that's where I kind of like built it. I built a little following from there. You know, people will come out like because it's something different. It built from that. It was like I played different music. I brought the boys out. Everybody came out. It's like it's just a whole different vibe. People, with the drip, they want to come. It's just the whole vibe.
Nah, I hear that. It's more of an exclusive shit too. Like if you start doing it every weekend, and you're starting to get to the point where it's like I don't want to get fly for that no more.
Exactly, oversaturate the market. So I'm like every second Saturday, and it just happened to be on that date. And then I'm like, you know what? I got to do my own thing. Second Saturdays.
You recently just celebrated something with the second Saturday thing, didn't you?
It's coming up next weekend. April 8th is going to be the 7-year anniversary.
Oh my God, bro. That's so amazing.
Yeah, you guys got to pull up.
Hell yeah, I'm going to have to pull up.
Happy birthday to your brother, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying? By the time this comes out, that's right. His birthday.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But touching on it, like I know you. I just because I know you've been following you for a little bit. You've been doing DJing and shit as well.
Yeah.
So like, where did you get into this space? Like, when did you see that? Hey, this is a market that needs to be, or I can attack and can be wealthy for me in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when was that?
I mean, it was more for like it was like the passion. Honestly, I didn't like get into this like thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make a fucking killing out of this. It just kind of fell in its place, you know.
Really?
I've been spinning for well over 15 years.
Yeah.
So like I've been LA everywhere. I've been everywhere. And so I just kind of felt like, you know, I want to bring some of the LA vibes, some of the New York vibes, some of all that vibes to the Valley, you know? We're missing something.
Yeah.
There's a lot of creative people.
And this was based in Modesto? Or
yeah,
were we
all
at
Modesto.
All Modesto?
Yeah. So I was like, you know, there's a lot of creative people out here like you guys yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
So we got to do something, you know? So I'm glad you guys are doing shit like this, you know? Huh?
Yeah, and this was back then, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we could say 2016 wasn't a long time ago, bro. It's getting a long time ago at this point.
Yeah, it's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And in that space, like throwing parties, I know that people were doing it, but it was you guys were still kind of in the cusp of more of the trailblazer breaking it through out here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I want to highlight on is like being that trailblazer, being in a sense out here, the first pioneers to create that to a high level that you guys have done.
Yeah.
What was the hardest parts in starting that in your earlier stages?
I mean, one, there wasn't a whole lot of competition out here. There wasn't a whole lot of people. So I just kind of just went with the flow. Just whatever feels good, just do it. And so that's why I started bringing out artists. We started doing more day parties. We just keep the vibe alive, you know, just keep it going. Like there was no really like, oh, I got to do it this way because they're doing it. It was the Wild Wild West. Just go with it.
Go with it.
Yeah, so it was, you know, and that's what I still do to this day, you know.
really?
Yeah, I do it for the love, you know. I'm not here to like, you know, satisfy other people. It's for our people, for me, you know, just it's for the culture, you know. I'm not here to, you know, showcase it to anybody else but myself and my people.
What was one of those earlier times when you realized like, okay, I actually might have to start thinking a little strategic behind it because you can't just hire one DJ and then go here and go there, go to that venue. Like when was that? Like you feel me?
Yeah. So I mean, the first one we did, April 9th, 2016. I didn't know shit. I didn't know how to throw events. I didn't know how to do any of that. I just DJ. I just knew music. I knew sound. So that's the good thing behind me is everything's in-house. I do all the design work. I do basically everything. I put together everything, sound, stage, and lighting, everything. So we're an event production company. I hate to say I'm not a promoter.
Oh.
A promoter, I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but a promoter is you post a flyer, you push the flyer, you mark it, and you just pull up to the club, and then you leave. I'm always the first one there in the morning, setting up, and then I'm always the last one to leave. So, I'm getting my hands fucking dirty.
What was that title you said it is? It's not promoting. What was that title that you say you are?
We're an event production company.
Event production company.
So we basically go in there. We pretty much convert the whole place. So from anytime you alter anything, like from visuals to add sound, lighting, anything, that you're in that category is a event production.
Definitely.
So it's not just a promote them, just post a flyer and then pull up, party. Nah, it's not like that.
It's much deeper than the services. Like in my mind, that's what I thought it was. Like if I'm being honest, like Izzy's a promoter. But no, it's much deeper than that. You're a full production set. When you hire Izzy, when we come in, we're taking over the whole video.
Yeah, basically. We take over the. Yeah, we take over everything. Yeah,
that's like you create the setting, the stage, all that type of stuff.
Everything. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
sense.
There's times when we do events, like we brought out Kalen for real. We brought him back in December.
Yep, I remember.
So we rent out the venue. And we basically bring everything from security, bartenders, everything, the whole nine, like everything. So I put together that whole thing.
Now with notoriety with that, because it wasn't just Kaylin for you've done some shit.
Oh
too,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it. We'll talk about it. But like, was it a thought? And even when that thought happened, like to be able to reach out to these artists, get walkthroughs, and do things like that, like was that a lot easier than said than done? You know what I mean? Or is that?
Yeah, it was. But I mean, it's like I said, I just go with the flow.
Like
honestly,
trial and error with certain artists, because artists aren't necessarily easy to get in touch with and to get them to come through the party, right?
And they're hard to work with too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, it's all love. Actually, the first person I brought out was Cool John.
For real?
Yeah,
hey, shout out Cooley.
That's the first person I brought out.
That's lit.
Yeah.
You ever been Backdoor'd before?
Backdoor?
Yeah, Backdoor'd.
Backdoor'd?
Oh, Honestly, no.
Well, you hear about those times with artists promoters, like fuck that promoter. Ooh, like, have you had any situations where it's like it wasn't even like that, but they took it that way? You know what I mean?
Honestly, no. I never really had like issues like that.
That's really good.
I just honestly, I keep my circle real tight. I'm not out there. I'm not partying. I'm not out there like that. So it's just me, my family. It's us.
How many people are a part of A-Team? If you can't say.
I mean, in the beginning, we're like Wu-Tang. Everybody's like affiliate. There's a big affiliation.
Say that.
There's a lot. There's a lot of people that have our back.
That's tight as fuck.
But I mean, you break it down. Now there's probably maybe about six. Yeah, 6 solid members, and that's like 10 plus friendship, or family.
Wow, 10 plus years.
Yeah, nice. For sure. Yeah.
Nice, because you can't really bring everybody in. Right?
And I've had issues throughout the years, bringing people in, and it didn't work out. So
that's what I was going to ask, like creating that reliable team. Like you've also had to let some people go, I'm assuming too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like any other business,
How's that? Not saying dropping that F word, fired. Like how is that for you, letting somebody go, playing your own boss role?
It's just once they kind of go against the grain, it's like, nah, you're cut. Like, I don't know what you're going to do later on down the line. It's you did it once, shame on you.
Can we speak on the example that did happen to you that you learned from?
Yeah, I mean, don't mention names, but yeah.
Say that.
They basically try to come in and do events at my venue.
Oh, wow.
With the same concept.
Oh, wow. On different days.
Yeah.
Say that.
But it's like, you can't really do that. Go out and they want to use my resources, my shit that I work for. Mm-hmm. So it's like, come on, you can't be doing that.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's an example.
Right. No, that's not cool.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
When you throw a party, what do you look for into now? Like I said, because you've been in the game, you have some experience now. Like if I come with an idea, like Izzy, I'm trying to throw something, bro. Here's my woo-doo. Yeah. You're like, what is your thoughts to looking at a party now? What are you looking for? And I didn't want to just call it a party now, like an event, right? A full production
it's an event. And I call them special events.
Special events.
Most of them are like themed parties, Mm-hmm. Like the last one we did was a reggaeton night.
Yeah.
That shit was lit as fuck.
That's popping now.
That
you see those?
Crazy.
Yeah.
And so I can't do that shit every weekend, It's gonna oversaturate. So that's why I do special events. The time before we did like hyphy parties. We do a ladies link up. It's all female lineup, DJ lineup.
Yeah,
that shit's sick too. So
that's coming up recently too, right?
No, that one's
You just promoted someone the other day. I know I keep saying it, but I forgot.
The 7-year anniversary coming up?
No, there was another one too. Maybe. I don't know.
So, I mean, just to highlight what you were saying, Jay, what all does the individual get if they wanted to reach out to the A-Team to promote an event? Like, how would I go about, doing that, and what would that cost me, or what am I all getting from that as an individual? So I want to have my 30th birthday party, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, hypothetically. Yeah. How would you go about working that out for an individual?
So if it's, someone like yourself, you want to come out and you want to celebrate like you guys have before, it's hospitality. I'll just take care of you as best I can because, I want reoccurring customers. I don't want to just grab a bag and be like, all right, cool. It's not about that. I want to build relationships, bring the people out, whatever I got to do to take care of you guys, celebrate it. If you guys want to go all out, I'll make a flyer for you. Ooh. I'll do all that. I'll put your name on the screens. It's just whatever you guys want.
Something you said was the detail that goes into it as well. Like that's all you. Like, bro, I gotta give you your kudos for that because the detail in the flyers, the detail in the event, the atmosphere of what it is, like the ladies' night to link up, like you're just the reggaeton, like
creating
shit like
those,
that. It's very high quality too. It makes that experience that much better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got to keep it like that. This day and age, it's all social media. It's everything's in front of your face. So you got to make it as high as quality as you can.
Definitely.
And it speaks for itself. You look at that. You're gonna expect something high quality.
I agree.
High quality sound, high quality DJs, high quality photos, all that shit. So,
are you still actively investing into your product and your business still to this day, or do you have all the equipment that you guys need? You know what I mean? Like, are you guys?
Everything's in house. Everything's in house. So yeah, I push and I do the same shit I did since day one. All the design work, everything.
But as far as the equipment that you guys have to carry to be able to have those events, do you rent all that?
No.
That's all you in house, like you said. Okay, damn.
So I'm talking about
everything, bro.
You want to
speakers? It's full production. Yeah, so we got sound, stage, lighting. We got it all. So whatever the DJ accommodates, whatever they want, we got to accommodate them with whatever they want. So they sometimes they'll send us production writers. We want this certain like CDJs or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll take care of it for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if we don't got it, we're gonna get it.
That's
I'm gonna take care of it. Yeah,
anything can happen. You can damn near make anything happen.
If you want fucking a drone, whatever you want, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna make it happen.
That's my
yeah.
So have you had issues with certain venues? Like, I mean, being you're sticking to the Modesto Central Valley area. You know what I'm saying? What are some issues that have occurred that this venue I can't necessarily get into that one, you know what I mean? Like, has there been too many of those?
Or like what do you mean? Like
just like you want to go to this place but I can't go there because of a certain reason, or just they don't like these type of certain sounds or whatever it is.
I mean, as far as like venues, like me trying to like do an event there or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's been multiple times. Like
only certain venues like will fuck with certain people, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's happened to me plenty of times. Yeah.
Like, good.
How do you got to get like if I want to do an outdoor event, would you have to get a permit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So all that goes into play too.
Oh
you can't just throw something tomorrow type shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, outdoor parties it takes some time. And it depends on the city, you know. It depends where you're at.
Like, what if I want to just have because whatever you guys provide and put up on social media, people gonna pull up. What if we just want to go to a park? You still got to get a permit?
Yeah, I mean, if you're serving alcohol, most parks you can't serve alcohol.
Okay.
And then, that's probably a huge no. You know, they're not gonna allow that shit. But then it depends what city you're in. You know, Stockton, Sacramento, they might allow it. So it all depends. You just got to do your homework.
You start somewhere though, right? Like I'm sure you weren't just selling out these club venues and shit like that right away. So it's like you gotta start in the streets, damn near go off the black market somehow. Right? You know what I mean? Like,
so I mean, I'll take it back. How it really started. So it basically started on a Wednesday night at a gay club in Modesto.
Okay.
At an outdoor patio.
Okay.
There was the only night, and I wanted a residency spot for myself. You know, I wanted to build something. I didn't know it was going to be a team, but I was like, I want to build something. You know, there's a lot of talented people. Like I said, I want to bring people out. I want to bring the cool kids out. I want to bring them out. So I started off there on a Wednesday night. Every Wednesday, I was doing it. It's called Social Wednesdays. Tried that out. Nobody pulled up. I was like, I ain't giving up though. I'm gonna keep pushing. And, just kept on going. And eventually that's how it created with me booking DJs. I would get the homies on.
Okay.
Each DJ would bring about 3 to 4 people.
So that was your pivot kind of in a way? Like, all right, I got to get to the DJs. I think the DJs is where it's going to get, where we're going to be able to start bringing people out type shit.
Yeah, exactly. So that was like a learning process. And that's how I taught myself. Like, if I bring these people out, they'll bring a couple people. And,
because, I mean, if you're spinning yourself, you're only reaching the people that you can reach, right? It's like, all right,
it's only my lane, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Once I start reaching out, I start expanding, so.
How important is knowing the music that's hot right now? Because like you said, reggaeton night, like Bad Bunny, everybody slapping that shit. How important is learning?
I mean, you just got to be super tapped in social media. You got to be tapped in, and and not even just that. You got to go to these parties, these events. You got to support other people. You got to be in. You got to be in there. You can't just out of nowhere like I think this is hot. You might think it's hot, but what about your consumers? What about them?
That's something we've been talking about for ourselves. We got to start thinking outside of what we know, or outside of the conversation that we're having. You know what I mean? Like, what do they want to look at as well?
Yeah. Because honestly, it's not even about me at all. If it was up to me, I'd play house music, funk. I'll play like shit that I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's really not about me. I just gotta satisfy them.
Speaking of that, have you dove into the EDM realm or things like that?
We actually started that a year ago. I grew up on house music.
Okay.
When I first started DJing, I played nothing but house music.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's where I started.
When you say house music, like what specifically is house music?
So
it's that house Drake. Honestly, never mind Drake.
That's okay. Makes sense. So that's house music. That's where it started. But there's subgenres in house music. I mean, I'll show you some shit though. But it's basically upbeat, music.
You was a pill popper, Izzy?
Yeah,
you was rolling.
I was a pill pusher.
Have you ever been to what's it called out there in Coachella?
No, I haven't been. That's coming up though. So I want to go hella bad though.
Those what is the rave in Vegas like that too? Those 3 nights over in Vegas.
Oh, like the EDC.
EDC. Yeah. What about Bushman?
No,
that's different.
Or Burning Man.
Burning Man. Oh, that's some. That's some You're out there for like a month and
that's
shit.
Some no,
in the desert.
That's some no showers. You're doing some shit in Burning Man.
Okay, never mind.
That's some crazy shit.
That's some real druggies over there. I ain't gonna lie.
I started another event. It's called Open House.
Okay.
So I started that about a year ago. Yeah, and that's hitting harder now.
Really?
And it's crazy because it's a whole different market. The people that go to Open House, they don't go to Second Saturday. People from Second Saturday don't go to Open House. So it's a completely different, realm. You go there like, damn, this is crazy.
That's dope.
Going through those different types of genres and experiences, what's been some of your favorite concerts or productions that you've done?
For sure, I do like doing the more the concert styles. I mean, working with all these artists like Pilo. Larry June was one of my favorites.
What the hell you did?
Yeah, I brought Larry June in 2017 for our 1 year anniversary.
Early.
And then I brought him out again for the 3 year anniversary.
Shout out Larry June.
Yeah, Larry June. I got to get him out again. I'm trying to get him back on that tour. So, Larry, if you're listening to this, I'm going to hit you up.
Come on, Larry. Good job, Larry. Good job.
That's tight. So, like dealing with artists in that way, like, and building that notoriety and keep it going, bro, you've got it to the point where this last year he had the Stockton Arena. What I'm saying? AT presents YG and Mozzie.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that
was big.
That shit was huge, bro.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. We were having conversations and I laughed because, bro, that morning every single barbershop in Stockton we're talking about, do we go to this event tonight? Do we go? Like, is this something we're getting fresh to go do, or we're just gonna just stay home tonight? You know what I'm saying? I ended up popping out, G. It was a good night.
You did say that. What was the nice thing I heard about was in the city of Stockton is like, because everybody was on 10 trying to make sure they was gonna be able to get home and go there safely.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody in this, I mean, I heard there was one little weird thing, whatever, but everybody made it home safely that day
there was
too.
One little weird thing. Like, it was a great night.
It was a huge concern. Man. It was a real iffy event. But we made it happen, so
successfully.
Yeah.
What the preparation look like for that day? Like, what is that?
So I collabed on that one with another dude from out here. So he took care of his half. I took care of my half. But I mean, it was cool. It went smooth. For sure.
Nah, come on, Izzy. What went wrong that day? one thing went wrong that day. You gotta tell me something.
Shit.
Somebody showed up late.
Besides, like the production, just getting on the same page. Because, me and, Jeff Bounty from K1, we were running stage that day along with my team. And just the communication with the front house sound guys, that shit was just, in the beginning, it was a headache. Yeah. Getting mics on point. So
I do remember the Mozzie had a situation with his mic and things like that,
So that was not really on our end. It was more on production, but we ended up getting it. It was cool.
It was so it ended up being a great show.
It was good. It was fun.
And if I'm being honest, I shout out Haiti Baby. Haiti Baby shut that shit down.
Oh yeah, he killed it.
Best performance of the night. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was crazy. And like even that, like seeing that. Okay, so seeing YG. Everything that led up to that day, I know it was a lot, but seeing him on stage, seeing the crowd go crazy, does that bring something to you? Is that like what that do to you?
Definitely.
Know what I mean?
I just sit back and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
All these people, damn. Like again, it's not even about me. It's just like seeing all those smiles out there, just people having a fucking good time. YG, just taking care of him, taking care of his people.
And that's the thing, though, just to highlight, like, for you guys that...
Oh, yeah, for sure. He always does.
He came deep.
Yeah. Hella people?
Bro, I mean, we're close to Sac. He brought everybody.
Say that. But that's just dope. It's like, even for you, like, what goes into that background, like, you didn't just get, let's just say, Mozzie and Ice Spice. You went and got, what I'm saying, some people that go together with individuals on that stage or on that event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the Mozzie and Ice Spice still go together. But I'm just saying, it's like,
I get it.
You got individuals that still fuck with individuals and they look good together. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, they both bloods, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? So things like that is like, we're still dope at the end of the day.
Yeah, that plays a huge part. You got to know who you're booking together. You can't book two people that are going to clash. You can't do that. It's just going to be problems. You're just asking for it. So, I definitely get what you're saying now.
One thing that was beautiful, I know we got to highlight because we touched on DJs. I don't want to get too far away from it, but DJ Gio, I know he was there early from 18 was in first started, right?
Yeah, that's my fucking brother. Today's his birthday.
What?
Oh, my God.
Bro, so happy birthday, DJ Gio.
It happened to land on this day. I didn't realize it until, a few days ago. I'm like, damn, it's his fucking birthday today. So shout out my fucking brother, bro. That was like for real, like our brother. Damn, for sure.
I've never got a chance to meet him, but I've heard his impact in this area has been like monumental before all, what accidentally happened.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of his impact in A team though.
What was that?
Speak on his impact in 18, like when we first started.
So yeah, I booked him just like any other DJ. You know, I was like, who's the hottest in SAC? Reached out to my people out there, like Gio. Brought him out, cool as fuck. I'm like, cool, you know, he's just a cool DJ.
Hell yeah.
Brought him out again, and we just connected. I could say he's the only artist and DJ I've ever connected with.
Interesting.
And got on like a family, like good
Took
relationship
it personal,
level.
business to personal,
yeah.
basically.
And so it just ended up being me just going to his house, him coming to my house. You know, it became that.
Wow.
And it just became, you know, him calling, checking up on my sons and shit like that. You know, so
How old are you, bro?
Me, I'm 37.
37.
Yeah.
We got similar.
Damn,
age?
you look about
Yeah.
like 29 type shit, bro. That's crazy. The hell?
No,
Shout out, no cap. You drink a lot of water, I guess.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's that cold press, bro.
Thank you. I need to start getting on my regime. No cap. No cap.
Get on your shit, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I want to say something
No,
about
but
that.
just continue. So you guys were around the same age too?
Yeah, he was a little younger.
Little
Yeah,
younger?
he was a little younger, but yeah, pretty much.
You guys just bonded over that.
Yeah, we just bonded, bro.
That's what I was
Like
gonna say.
me going to Frisco with him all the time, you know, just long conversations with him. You know, we would basically call each other every Sunday just to recap the whole weekend, just bullshit, talk shit, you know, just some brother vibes, you know.
Lit.
So it was love, definitely love with him, bro.
That's different.
awesome.
Like me and him come from friendship, created business, but then you guys have business and
Opposite,
created
yeah,
friendship. Like
yeah.
that's actually goes a lot longer too. I would say,
for sure.
man.
Could we a moment of silence for DJ Gio real quick?
I say that's only right.
You only right?
Yeah.
Man. R.I.P. Gio, man, for real.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
DJ Kenzo is my brother myself, but
Yeah.
like I said, he looked up to him too. He was good friends with DJ Gio, so
Kenzo's
like I
my guy,
said,
yeah, hell yeah.
Kenzo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wait, hold on. So you were a DJ?
Yeah,
He is a
I still
DJ.
am.
You still? Oh, so
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
What's your DJ? Is it DJ Izzy?
Izzy,
Say
yeah,
that. My bad. My bad. I didn't even know. I'm over here just thinking just Izzy. I
Bro,
didn't know
a
that.
lot of
Okay.
people don't know that though. Like, you know, once I get on, like, what the fuck? I didn't know you DJ.
Yeah.
You know, so and then people know me as DJ. And
I
they're
feel
like,
like-
I didn't know you run a team. So it's like a little both.
You
know?
really fucking do. Like, come on now, bro.
But I feel
Like,
like you got to though. Like that's how you were able to grow and innovate and be in this space of an event creator
Yeah.
and like production team is being
Able
you
to
gotta
do.
being the CEO and the janitor. You know what I'm saying? I know how to.
You gotta know the inside.
It's
for
true.
Sure.
You got to.
it. Yeah.
now, how's that happen? You had a, let's just say a DJ not show up and you had to, all right, fuck it. I gotta
Yeah,
go.
I'll step in. Yeah, like,
Yeah?
like one of my openers or something's late. I'll be like, fuck, I'll get on real quick. You know,
to get it started.
yeah, I'll get it started. No biggie. Something new to me. You know,
That's
It's
what I'm
not my
talking
first
about.
rodeo. I
No,
can do
that's
this.
lit because you want to be a part of a business with a person like that. That's, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
of course, you don't have to do that, but for you to be able to know how to do that, like, nah, man, fuck it. I'll go handle this real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
And no bad blood for the individuals that is coming in that showed up late, whatever. But
Yeah,
it's
shit
just
happens. Yeah.
have you be able to do that. It's still lit.
And
Yeah,
it shows
and-
where it's like, oh shit, I gotta get on my shit. The guy who hired me is
Yeah,
over here
yeah,
doing
yeah.
my shit. You know
And
what I
motherfucker
mean?
actually low key at the party rocking. Like, do I even want to go up there right now?
And that goes for like sound too. Sound goes out.
Yeah.
I already know what to do, you know. So I run everything. I know how to, and I have a good team behind me too.
Was that something that you took like pride in, where you had to learn the basics to everything? Like, because being a sound guy is its own skill. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So like dealing with speakers, dealing with certain noises, how it echoes through the whole thing. Like, did you take that time prior to throwing these events and sit
No,
and learn, or is this
That
all
was
through
just
experience?
honestly everything I know now is I just learned throughout the years prior.
Experience.
And it just happened to, you know, all work out to what I do now.
That's tight.
So the DJing, the sound, the graphic design, you know, putting shit together. I grew up on parties basically.
Right.
My family is fucking party animals, you know.
Okay.
What's your ethnicity? I'm sorry.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
A
Hispanic.
little European too. Yeah.
Okay.
European.
Yeah.
Say that. Okay. That was your Ferrari outside. Okay, my bad.
That was it.
That's what I'm talking about. I got a one question I do want to ask is oh yeah, what is a promotional event that you haven't done that you want to have under your belt?
Shit, that's a good question. I mean, I want to throw more like a festival, more of like a something like a big block party, something like big, bigger than the YG thing. You know, something big.
Damn.
I feel like it can happen, bro. If anybody can do it, you're building that notoriety here to start bringing that to a 3-day event. You know what I'm saying? Like bring, oh, that would be lit.
Yeah.
Rolling Stockton?
Yeah, Rolling Stockton.
Rolling Loud, Rolling Stockton? Rolling Stockton? Yeah, that is true.
That would be tight.
Rolling NorCal or something like that?
I think it would be needed. I mean, you've seen Tory Lanez came out that one time and all that, and it's like, okay, you see that there's potential that it can happen. We can't have artists out here, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we got the people for sure.
Yeah. You got the team to put it together too. You know what I'm saying? And you're just building it. I think it's getting to that point where a festival is coming soon.
Yeah, it should. I mean, it most likely will. It's gonna happen.
What would stop it? The city, not just say Stockton, Modesto, wherever it is. Like, is this a city? Is that a
no? I mean, that's not a huge issue. I mean, thankfully, like I'm good with the city. You know, police department, all that good stuff. So I'm good. I do nothing but good business. Yeah. Everything's legit. Buy the book.
That's awesome.
I can't be fucking up.
Yeah.
So I'm good with the city. So I mean, that's stopping me. That's
important in itself if you think about it, bro. Yeah. Like if you're throwing these dope ass parties, but then not really connecting with what really matters. With like, hey, these are the guys that are able to keep the lights on and go to 2 a.m.
True.
You know what I mean? And do things like that. So to actually get in tune and in touch with people that are in the city, that are the chief of police, you know, things like that. Like
those people you really need too, though.
And I've had parties where they want to shut me down too. Yeah.
For just being too big, or just
no, it's because I mean we brought out Mozzie. Shout out Mozzie. You know, some areas he can't perform. Yeah. You know, and they try to shut us down. But like, now we got papers, we got everything. Like we're legit. You can't just shut us down just because. So no, they didn't shut us down.
You believe that there's really what they call them, like the rap police, like the rap police? Do you believe that's out there?
For sure.
Yeah,
they're out there for sure. Yeah. For sure. There's a lot of people at these events, so like, you never know who's in there.
Like man, like that's so true though. No cap, that is so true.
When did you start seeing yourself at like A-Team? Is like, okay, you know how you said that gay club or gay bar in Modesto, that one was coming out. Second Saturday is starting to boom. We're starting to get some traction. When was that around that time you started to see some?
So it's you know, kind of cliche to say, but the first event we threw, first event, we shut down the city. But I remember it was raining that day. It was there was like a huge like UFC fight, you know, so people stay in. There was so much like factors that people are not gonna come out. I'm like, damn, this is our opening night, and all this shit happened to happen. I'm like, fuck. So we did it. And by God, there was like 400 people that pulled up.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know what to do. It was like, what the fuck? I just knew what I'm supposed to do. You know, the DJ shit, the sound, the lighting, everything else. Like, we didn't even charge at the door at all. Nothing. We didn't know anything. Really? We got like some janky ass security, like an 80-year-old dude at the door.
You didn't charge at the door?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know at that time. Right. I was like, I just want a fucking good event. After I seen that, I'm like, dude, I gotta, you know, do this shit monthly. Here. And I kind of revolved Second Saturdays for people that, you know, good people that have jobs, fucking make good money. They don't want to party every fucking weekend. They got kids. They got a life. They can't be out.
That's dope.
So it's like I'm gonna come out every second Saturday. Like I'll be there.
That's dope.
I can't be out in the clubs, every weekend, but I'll definitely be there. So that's why I feel like a lot of people did pull up, is because it's just that one time a month. Yeah, that anticipation.
And they know it's gonna be cracking.
Bro. I gotta give my fit right for that second Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, I might not the other 3 weeks but that second Saturday, I'm coming right for sure. Yeah, that's crazy.
Izzy, I gotta know, like for you, because I mean, you speak well. You sound like you got a really nice head on your shoulders, pause. But at the end of the day, you have to have somebody that you look up to. So who is like a mentor of yours, or who do you rely on as far as like?
I mean, it dates back to my grandpa, businessman. Me growing up, seeing him. I spoke about this before, but he is the creator of Los Tigres del Norte. He's that's the Rolling Stones of Mexican music.
Wow. Okay,
he created them. Yeah, so I'm originally from San Jose.
Okay,
so I got deep roots in San Jose.
Yeah,
my family. So that's where it kind of began. So seeing him growing up, you know, well dressed, well fitted. Drove nice cars. I never knew what he did though, you know? It's like, I was so young. But later on, I kind of figured out, I'm like, damn, this guy's like a real businessman. Entrepreneur. Wow. He owned clubs, property. He did the whole nine.
Wow.
And, you know, he created that Los Tigres del Norte back in like the 70s, brought him out. They lived at my grandparents' house.
Jeez.
So, yeah. So that's like my biggest inspiration for sure to this day. Wow. So that I'm trying to like,
that's deep.
I didn't think that I was gonna get that from that.
So that's where it dates back in the beginning. But now I think everyone around me, like my brother Salvagucci, photographer. My videographers, everybody around me, they inspire me for sure. Everybody around me,
around you,
and it's good. Just keep that energy, you know. So just got to keep it alive. So that's where it dates back. But my grandpa, and then now people around me.
I love the way you said that. I ain't gonna lie.
What about in the space of event promotion and putting stuff together? I know there's a lot of people in the space. Like if you were to put a T on, like I like how he throws his events. Like anybody like that?
I mean, there's a few people, you know, out in the Bay that I like, and I worked with pretty much everybody, you know, out in the SAC guys, Bay Area guys. Haven't really reached out to LA yet, but yeah, no, it's love everywhere. Yeah. It's everywhere for sure.
Is there competition in that? Like, are you guys a community, or are you guys kind of distant? Because like we see it as like female rappers, right? I feel like female rappers can't really mesh too much. It's like more of a catty thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and then other podcasters, we're trying to break that for community. We're like, nah, we're not competition, but let's collab a lot more. You know what I mean? It's the promoter.
In a perfect world, you know, that would be, you know, perfect world. Like, let's all work together, let's come together. But you know, sometimes it doesn't work like that. For a few, but not everybody.
Yeah, the promoters got it. It's a little bit
it feels like it's such a big, you know, community, but it's so small community. So.
And especially if you're doing it right, I'm sure. Like there's those right promoters that is like, "Hey, bro, you doing it right." You know, we know.
If another promoter let you know, facts.
And same with artists too. You know, we hear about like janky artists or you know, whatever's going on in their life. Like I wouldn't even fuck with that. I won't even go there. Right. I don't care if they're like a big artist. If they're gonna give me a headache, I'd rather not even go there because I already know how it's gonna be. So it's like,
I don't want to get with it.
You ever seen the movie Janky Promoters?
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. Something happened right now.
Modesto's finest.
Oh man,
that's just crazy. They dropped that like 100 times in that movie. Modesto's finest. They want it to be known too. Modesto's finest.
Do you remember a time where I know we're in packed out houses? Do you remember a time where you thought there was gonna be a great event and it just didn't turn out that way?
Yeah, I mean, I had a few. You know, there's factors that people learn out at different festivals or everywhere else besides the event. You know, I had slow nights for sure. Yeah, and that humbled me. I'm like, fuck. You know, I can't get comfortable.
What's a slow night? Or what was that slow night?
Yeah, what is a slow night too though? Because
and it happened to be on a Geo night. DJ Geo, he came out. He honestly, Gio was the most humble dude ever. He don't care if there's one person there or 1,000 people there. He'll still play the way he plays anywhere else.
Nice, yeah.
So that was the level with him, and that's why, you know, honestly, I booked him a lot because one, he could rock any crowd, he could play any music. His mic skills were crazy.
Yeah,
oh my god, too, yeah. He gave all of us chills once he went on. It's like, god damn. But yeah, it happened to be on a slow night with him. And he's like, you know, there's going to be people pulling up. I'm like, I mean, should be. I mean, regardless, we're going to turn up, you know, regardless. So, a slow night, maybe a couple hundred. Yeah, maybe a couple hundred.
As that bar not popping either? Like what is barely breaking even? You know what I'm saying? Like in that way, like is it like a couple hundred or like, okay, we're going to.
Yeah, I think anything under, it just depends on budget-wise, like, you know, who am I booking and all that good stuff. So if it's under, you know, like a certain amount of people, then I know I'm not going to make it.
Gotcha.
I'm going to have to come out of pocket, which is good though.
Yeah, so what happens in those days for you? Are you that, like, I know you said you get humbled in that moment, but like, are that like back to the drawing boards? We did something wrong here?
Yeah, we'll just figure out what we did wrong, what was going on, just all the factors, you know. I don't like to play the blaming game. I just want to figure out what we did wrong.
I mean, because how you keep saying factors, even of a UFC fight, like people are inside tonight.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? Like you gotta pre-plan if you're throwing an event 2 months in advance. What events are going to be around that event?
Yeah, exactly.
True. You know, it's like dropping an album when Drake drops the album. You
don't want to drop on that day.
You don't want to drop on that day.
Yeah,
exactly. You know.
So yeah, I mean, a ton of things in play. Even like weather, I do day parties. It's, you know, the valley weather. It's fucking hot as shit out here.
True.
That's hard to do. Day parties out here. Agreed. So it's like very selected on days, you know. So.
Agreed.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I want to be able to. I might hit you up for my 30th in December because I just said this on the leather episode, man. I can't never do anything because you did hold it down last year, so I think that might be the new regime. Like, let me just go fuck with 18 every year for the rest of my life. Second annual this year, y'all.
It's gonna start getting fatter and fatter.
Like, we got 20 in this motherfucker.
But no, like the thought of just throwing an event. We've done one. When we came in here. We did a grand opening or a little housewarming here, and we know that the space is like it was something fun to do, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know putting on some shit. It can be stressful and all that, but the fun on the back end to see it. That's like my question of what I'm getting to is like, what brings joy for you to do this?
Honestly, bringing people together.
Okay.
Just bringing everyone together one night. Everyone's on the same level. You know, I look in the crowd. You know, I rarely drink at my events. And I'm out there and I'm just looking. And I see everybody vibing. Nobody even has time to fight. I don't honestly, like, I don't toot my own horn, knock on wood. We don't really have a whole lot of problems at our events.
That's good.
And I look out there and I'm thinking, I'm like, these motherfuckers don't have time to fight. These motherfuckers they're vibing.
The
they're
whole time.
They're vibing. So it's like they really don't got time for all that bullshit, you know? And they know, like, they fuck up at my events, you're done. You ain't coming back.
That's true. Yeah. Is he gonna remember your ass? So don't fuck up.
Remember, I'm sober. I can see you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Don't
talking
let him
about.
come back in. Now that's a big thing though, because I mean, even in the Central Valley, bro, you don't like to step out. We were talking about for the YG concert, but just in general, it's dangerous out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure the environment you're putting on for these people is a safe environment.
Yeah,
So every time we go to the A team, just know you have it safe, y'all. For real, you know
for sure. You know, it's cliche to say safety first. You know?
But it's true.
It's
For
real.
real, it is.
It's
You know,
real.
make sure it's security. And I have people in the crowd too. You know, I have eyes everywhere. You know, if I see a little problem, you know, they'll radio me in.
Yeah.
You know?
See, that's lit. You really got one of them little radio things?
No, I'll be sick though.
Say like, y'all synchronized like this. Like, I'm like the president.
I'll let the people know though. You know?
Sal looks at
Oh
him.
shit, he has a radio on.
I would believe I'm drunk at that point. I'm in the club. I would believe it.
Chill, bro, chill. He has a radio.
That's funny.
He's calling him in.
Have you always
So
been like
true.
that in your events though? With the no drinking? Like, was that something that
What was that?
the no drinking at your events? Has that always been business for you first?
Yeah, it's always been business for sure.
Yeah.
And it's never been like me.
Because, bro, as like your homie, if I'm there, I got the bottle.
Yeah,
like,
see, that's the
Izzy,
thing.
what's up? You know
That's
what
the
I
only
mean?
time I'll drink.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get that a lot, though. I'm sure every weekend
it
it's
has
like,
to be with, you know, the right people. I'm not gonna just go grab a bottle and just start drinking.
Yeah.
It has to be with the right people. You guys pull up, I'm definitely gonna drink with you guys.
Right.
You know, the right people, I will for sure.
Gotcha.
You know, it's a business shot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a business drink. You know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
It's
gonna
a quick
expand to something
cheers.
like this. You know.
Right.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
No, I hear you.
That's so true.
You watched the new house party yet?
Clips of it.
Bro, is DC Young Fly took a hit. He was supposed to not drink or smoke that whole event, and he was the DJ of the party. Took a hit of some weed, bro. Fucked up the whole event. He had to get a whole new DJ up there and everything. It was hilarious. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it. I heard there's hella like celebrities in
It
there.
is. I thought it was gonna be a bad remake, like a How High 2, but it was actually a pretty good movie.
Really?
Yeah, it was
I've
actually.
seen How High too. That was
No, I highly recommend seeing the new house party. It was
Okay,
actually
I gotta
pretty
check
good.
it
It was
out.
a good movie.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay, you can't knock it for sure. Is there still money in this for the event promotions and all
what?
that? Is there still money in this? Speaking on house party, because like that was a quick come up for money. Is that like
Yeah. There's I mean, I made a living out of it for the last 7 years.
Say that.
Say
with,
that.
with the DJing, with my other little businesses I have.
Yeah,
we have
it's-
we have a creative business too.
Yeah.
We do like marketing and stuff, and then my DJ and stuff, and for sure, for sure.
Because I just see it as like an oversaturated market that people, hey, let's throw an event and we're gonna go get some bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's,
See that kind of mentality. I've seen a lot of people fail doing that. They think they could just come in, throw an event, and it's not an investment. This takes time. So I groomed this fucking thing.
You groomed it, bro.
Yeah, and
You groomed
I'm
it very
taking
nice.
care of it. It's right here.
It's
I'm
your
taking care of
baby.
this baby.
Yeah. That's super nice, bro.
I just want to go back and say, like, if somebody really did want it higher up, because I don't know what might happen through this conversation. Hit up A Team. Hey, I want to have an event in Modesto. How can I do that? And what I want to say, are you guys open to any budget, or do you guys have a certain budget that people have to bring to you?
Like as far as like someone wants to bring in somebody, or
I think it's more. I think
Oh,
say
what do
like
you-
a collab thing. Like I said, like
Yeah.
I
like a
need your
collab.
help to throw this event.
yeah,
Yep,
I
you know?
get that.
Yep.
I just look at it as I don't like to collab a whole lot. It's because what are you bringing to the table? I know what I'm gonna bring.
Right.
I'm gonna bring basically everything from A to Z, everything. So what could you do?
It's got to make sense.
What are you gonna do?
Say that.
So if I'm just gonna help you out, that's all I'm gonna do. I get it, but this is such a small knit,
Right.
community. So I just got to kind of look out for me and my family, So I just got to keep it tight. And if they want to come to me like, hey, I got an artist, I get them on the low, let's do something. That makes sense,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How do we go about, let's just say, to have those residencies in Vegas? Yeah. How do we get people to hire a team so that way you guys can always do those type of events? So that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do your own events, but how can we get like Las Vegas to always fly you guys out type thing all the time to do those ones?
I mean, hit my line.
That's how that works. Okay, no, but dead ass.
As far as like expansion, like how you said, you haven't really touched the LA market. Like, what does that look like for A Teams LA? You know what I mean?
See, I'm open to that kind of shit,
Okay.
Like expanding out there more. I just haven't met the right person out there yet. Haven't tapped in, which I need to, but I haven't met the right person.
Right person, is that venue or is that
it could be venue. It could be, if someone's willing to collab out there. Yeah. Just because I know what I could bring to the table. It's like vice versa. Like, I can't collab with people if they're not bringing what I'm bringing.
Right. Definitely.
So if I go out there, I know what I could offer.
Right.
So it will make sense for sure on my end. I know it will. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm open for like collabing for sure out there.
Yeah.
People, that'll be dope.
Okay.
That'll be dope. I used to live in LA. I had a residency in Calabasas.
Really?
Yeah. In Calabasas?
Yeah, Calabasas.
Yeah.
I'm out there right now, bro. So
you in Calabasas?
No. Right there, bro. We got LA. We get that. We go to Topanga Mall. You know what I mean?
I'm on the outskirts.
No, bro, it's dope. Like, I love what you're doing, bro. Like I said, I've been following you for a long time and just seeing A-Team everywhere around the city when it comes to dope events. And when A-Team throws it, you're probably going to be a function going on. You know what I'm saying?
It's always monthly events, You'll never see me do back-to-back events. Mm-hmm. I'll never do that.
I mean, you see what happened to it. I mean, firsthand, like, bro, we could talk about the rooftop here in Stockton. Like, it was so exclusive that it would bring out dope people. The money was there. You seen that people would get fly for it. Got oversaturated, and you see the outcome of it. Yeah. So your formula, what you want, bro, keep it though. Keep it exclusive, bro.
Rooftop was lit though.
But until they got oversaturated.
Facts.
They wanted. They got guys. I would say they got greedy with it. They was like they knew what it could bring to Stockton. Mm-hmm. They could see it on a weekly basis, and it was just you obviously seen the outcome of what came from it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the monthly basis and
and I put myself to the test. I'm like, you know what? I pretty much did all the things I want to do on a certain level of what I'm doing, and I want to do this whole house thing I'm doing. I want to do 2 events in one night. I want to see what happens.
Same place or different
venues.
Ooh, because you're saying second Saturdays will open house.
So I'm gonna try it. I did one at the second Saturdays at the venue I do now, sold out, 500 people. I did open house at DoubleTree. Sold out. Both events.
Really?
And I was just hopping back and forth.
Yeah.
I was going back and forth.
Really? All night?
All night. It's like walking distance. I was just going back and forth. Lit. It's a whole different vibe. Like, damn, this is crazy. So I just tapped into 2 different markets, completely different. And none of them will go here. And it's just because, the music barrier.
I was going to say, what was it?
It's just the music.
It's the music.
Yeah.
Because the EDM and then the hip hop.
Yeah. Is that what it was? EDM and hip hop?
Yeah, it's all EDM and hip hop. Yeah. So that shit was crazy though. That shit was lit.
That's
for sure.
tight as fuck, bro. Like I said, keep going, bro. You got anything?
I was going to ask him, if there anything that you want to be able to let the people know that we did not ask?
And shout out those venues, bro, because I feel like those venues are like, you guys have great relationship with those venues. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So like,
and my thing is, I'm very picky on venues, and I like to go to venues that they don't have an established, clientele.
That's dope.
Like I can't go, shout out to Palladium, but I couldn't go to Palladium and throw something because they already have
Palladium's coming.
They're already popping,
Yeah.
So I like to get venues that it's basically that has nothing there, and I like to rent out a lot of venues too.
You say nothing like open canvas,
open space. Yeah, it's like nobody goes there, nobody knows it.
That's tight.
And it just sets the bar.
I remember seeing that last summer you were at a rancho, bro. You just are literally just a whole freaking warehouse and everybody just hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Lit.
Yeah.
In its own way. But no, bro. Like I said, thank you for coming through again.
Yeah, no, appreciate you guys for sure.
Shout out to the A-Team and all those that are a part of it that have helped this man get to where he's get to for real, man.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't got nothing on y'all.
Oh my mama, for real.
A-Team Clan, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, man. If y'all want to step out, you already know. Go follow him at where to follow you
at a.team.co.
Hell yeah.
You can find everything there from the open house. You like house music? I have something for everybody. And if it's not in the next couple months, I'm gonna plan something around you guys. Let me know what you guys want too.
Yeah,
shoot me a DM, y'all. I ain't
can
gonna
only
lie.
think so much. Let me know what you guys want.
he won't miss. You know what I'm saying? So y'all hit that follow button because y'all need to be
faded,
man. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was the best. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Because I'm not a club person, but that shit was fucking lit.
Yeah.
So y'all need to go follow Izze right now.
Whatever
18.
you guys want, let me know. You want a country night? I'll give it to you. You know, whatever you want. There's a market for everybody. So let me know what you guys want.
Yeah. Festival's coming soon. We gonna say that.
Yeah. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. I'm not saying. I'm telling you, it's going to come. It's for sure. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. You already know if you made this far, follow, like, comment, subscribe, and this motherfucker, no cap.
Please do. Tell a friend and go tap in with Blowing Smoke Podcast, y'all.
Always.
It's your boy JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
And we got
yes, sir. Izze does it.
signing out, y'all. Go ahead and turn that volume knob down because it's blowing smoke.